Like in a relationship, I have to be able to emotionally connect with them first. If the emotional connection is not there, the rest of it is meaningless to me. It's meaningless. What I seek is emotional connection. That's what's up, Scorpio tribe. So in this video, I'm going to talk about zodiac signs that I would not date as a Scorpio moon. And I'm talking about moon signs, actually. Okay, let me just clear that up, because there are some moon signs that just come with a red flag for me, and I'm just like not having it. And to be honest, sometimes I'm like, you know what, God, creator, the divine universe, you need to create another constellation for me, because these 12 signs, these 12 energies, no, there ain't nothing there for me. There ain't nothing there for me. I've had enough. I'm bored. They be wasting my time. Next. Give me a new sign to play with, to explore, to understand, to bond with. Give me something that just ticks all my boxes, because all these other signs, no. And you know what? I feel like I'm just left with a Scorpio moon. I feel like I should, you know, the way I want to feel fulfilled as a woman, as a Scorpio Luna, nobody can understand that unless they actually had the moon in Scorpio and was in a healthy stage in their Scorpio moon journey, because there's many different stages, you know. And the reason I say that, because the Scorpio Luna comes with so much karma, shadow. Oh, I was trying to do a video without saying these buzzwords, and that's why I've been on the low key, because you know what, I'm just sick and tired of doing videos and I'm saying the same words all over again. Intense, karma, what else? Give me another Scorpio Luna buzzwords. I can't even think of any from the top of my head right now. Like, honestly, I've been doing these videos since late 2020. 3 years now, if I can count. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. And to those that have been riding on this wave with me, on this ocean, in this ocean, swimming in this ocean with me since the beginning, thank you. I have so much love for you, and that's important for me to share, you know, that I appreciate you, and I'm so glad and grateful that we can be on this journey together. You know, it's almost like this telepathic, you know, inner understanding that nobody else can really get. They can from the outside, but not from the inside, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to give you a shout out to all those that have been here since day one, and all the new Scorpio Lunas that are here too. I love you too. So with that being said, and let me just tell you, I don't use the I love you word superficially. Okay, like when somebody fucks with me, I fuck with them back tenfold. So just know that, okay? Anybody who appreciates me, adores me, you know, makes the effort with me, goes above and beyond for me, I match energy. I really do. I'm gonna mirror the same energy back. That's what I'm about. But what I do find is in human relationships, like intimate relationships, friendships, family relationships, I always give more. I don't know how to give less of myself. I don't know how to give just a little fraction of myself. I give myself completely. I give my everything to those that I love. And in relationships, I feel like that energy has just never been able to be matched so far, because I think it takes a Scorpio moon to get a Scorpio moon. I don't think they understand what it means to really just give without condition, without holding back, without feeling like they're losing something. Now sure, Scorpio Lunas can definitely have that issue too, but when you're in a healthy, healed, and in your heart chakra and your second heart chakra, you know, everyone focuses on, oh, my heart chakra, da 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 da. Well, you know, we also have a higher heart chakra, and then that higher heart chakra is really the bridge to ascension. But when that higher heart chakra is open, and I feel like mine has been open since birth, I mean, there's no denying about that. I've always had just such loving side to me, such a gentle, innocent side, and I've had to confront and experience a lot of darkness, a lot of the opposite of that. And even though I have gone through so many of those challenging and traumatizing experiences, my heart chakra has never closed. I mean, sure, it's been wounded many times. Sure, there's been blocks. Sure, there's been, you know, certain things that I've had to work through and heal, and I still continue to do. But that higher heart chakra is always streaming. It's a river. It's just streaming, flowing love, unconditional love. But of course, you still always gotta have boundaries and keep your third eye open, right? And by the way, I'm a little congested. It's like super cold. It's winter. So if I sound a little congested, a little nasally, and that's because I am, okay? And I feel like I'm gonna have to pause this video so many times because I have a runny nose. I know that ain't cute, but it's the truth. And you know, a girl, she just gotta look at herself because she's so vain. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not. You know, I know as a Scorpio Luna, I may come across as I'm like really superficial. But you see, as humans, people like to judge a book by its cover. You know, just because a woman embraces her femininity and adores her own self, that doesn't make her superficial or makes her vain. I am very grounded, down to earth. I got a Venus in Capricorn, so very grounded, okay? And that comes with a bunch of problems too, that Venus in Capricorn, but never mind about that. Oh my goodness, I sometimes cannot fathom my Venus. I mean, I just can't. Thank you, Saturn, for all the bullshit you've thrown my way with love and relationships, especially having Pluto on your Venus. You would never know the shit I've gone through with that. Like, that is just another life and death experience that I've gone through. Another crisis, loss, a traumatic experience that I've gone through. Just another thing to tick off the bucket list, right? How fucking amazing of my soul wanting to deal with that and get through that karma. And speaking about judging a book by its cover, you would never know some of the things that I've gone through, some of the most traumatizing things I've gone through. You know why? Because I get through them. And it's not always easy. It hasn't always been easy. I don't feel the best all the time, but I always tune back to self. I always tune back to purpose. I always choose to go back into my heart, the stream of love, the river of love, the ocean of love. And that fills me with so much, heals me with so much. And I always get through it. And that's the Scorpio moon that I have to thank for always holding me when I'm falling. There's a oracle card that I have, and it shows a picture of a woman falling, or actually she's jumping. The card is called Take a Leap of Faith, something like that, and the woman is making a jump, or she's leaping, and that there's a divine celestial net holding her. So even if she thinks she's gonna fall, or even if she does fall, there's that celestial divine energy, the universe, that is there to catch her and hold her. And to me, it's like the ocean always holds me, because that's where I reside, in the ocean, you know, the underworld. What does it have? 7 rivers? Yeah, so the underworld also has a lot of waters. And sometimes, you know, we can feel like we're drowning and unable to get out of the emotional turmoil, the emotional chaos that is within. But somehow we rise from the water. Like, I know the phoenix rises from the ashes, but it's, to me, what I'm just seeing right now is just like this beautiful celestial deep blue ocean, and the phoenix, this gold celestial flame rising. And that wouldn't make any sense, because water and fire, I mean, how does that make any sense? I know, but there's some things, there's some imagery, and then some visions that don't make any sense, but they do to those that have that inner standing. That's the word. Anyways, I need to get on with this video because I'm just going to be talking about just random stuff, but I feel like I haven't spoken to the tribe in so long. I haven't done a video, and I feel like I have so much to say, and I need to stay on topic, but you know, when there's just so many thoughts running through your head. And before we get started, I also want to mention that the Scorpio Moon Self Transformation Guide currently is on offer. I've reduced the price. I know for some people it may have not been so affordable, and I completely get that. But I've reduced the price right now because I'm not going to offer it in 2024. So you basically have less than a month to purchase it, and it's on a special offer. Don't miss out, because I won't be bringing it back. If I do bring something related to the Scorpio Moon back, it's going to be very different. So get it while you can. There's videos, presentations, ebooks, so much information. Not just information about the Scorpio Moon, but just your emotional self, your well-being, your spiritual health, your spiritual practices that you can do to really go back to yourself and then feel that healing energy moving through your body and align. So if you always wanted the guide but you thought it was too pricey, well, now is your chance, because I've reduced it very significantly. I'm also not doing readings in 2024. Like, I'm going through so many changes. I just want a fresh start. Like, I mean, I guess it's a Scorpio Moon in me as well that constantly wants just death and rebirth, transformational energy, but it's also the Aquarius in me where I just need change all the time. I just want to do different things all the time. I need change, innovation. I get bored of the same stuff, and my creativity is changing so much. Just me as a person. So that's why in 2024 I'm gonna have a fresh start. I feel like I'm losing my voice right now. I need some hot tea. But yeah, I mean, it may change. I may feel like I want to do readings back. I really do enjoy readings. I connect with so many Scorpio lunas and it warms my heart so much. I'm just so grateful that I get to connect with you all and just be of assistance, you know, hold space for you. I do every session with my heart. I truly do. For me, it's about making a difference in someone's life. And I'm going to utilize my talents, my gifts to help others and reveal to them their gifts and their talents so that they can do the same too, so they can be of service, so they can empower, live a happy, fulfilled, purposeful life. And as much as I do love it, sometimes I just need to stop doing them for a while. I just need to focus on other things, and that's what 2024 is requiring of me. But who knows, maybe in the future I will do them. Never say never. I mean, I'm never gonna like stop this ever, you know, but I just need probably just a long extended break without the readings, okay? So all the details to the Scorpio Moon Self Transformation Guide will be down below. You got less than a month to purchase it. It's on a special offer. Don't miss out. Anyways, let's get on with this video, okay? Moon signs I will not date as a Scorpio moon. Listen, first I want to say that just because I may not want to, you know, date this energy, this moon sign, because of my own personal reasons, because of my own needs and desires, and for my own peace of mind and serenity, that doesn't mean this is gonna apply to every Scorpio moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, one zodiac sign that I wouldn't date or wouldn't get into anything serious with, or I couldn't, is Aries moon. I mean, that one was a bit obvious. And saying that that is obvious, listen, I recently was, you know, talking to an Aries moon, and with a Scorpio Mars, by the way, and with a Leo Sun. I mean, I'm not gonna give his whole chart away, obviously, but you know, I've known him for a minute, but like, I was just like, this is why it didn't work out in the first place. This is why. And I hope he doesn't ever come across this video. He does. Aries moon, no, I can't, no. So demanding. If they don't get their way, they get so argumentative. They got no chill whatsoever. I mean, no patience. They just want to all the time. I'm looking for the peace to my storm, you know, the calm to my storm. Somebody who, you know, just feels like paradise. But with an Aries moon, it's like, I don't know when they're gonna explode. And listen, I love a man that's a little rough around the edges. You know, he's got that aggression to him. I like that. But you gotta have that peace as well. You gotta have that calm energy too, where you feel like paradise. You know, like there's a time and place for the aggression, but it's like as a Scorpio moon, you really just need peace. I mean, yes, you need excitement, you know, you need somebody that keeps you on your toes and makes you laugh and just gives you that energy that, oh, I was gonna say the buzzword. I was gonna say the I word. Ends with a Y. Oh my goodness, I had to go through the letters then. I promised myself I wasn't gonna say it, but you know, we're looking for that, right? But when it's just, you're having that all the time, it's just, oh, exhausting and draining, and it just doesn't feel, you know, for me, my spiritual health, my emotional health is so important, and that excitement, that's fun and what have you, but I can't keep going back and forth. Like, I'm seeking my peace, you know, with excitement, of course, with some flavor, you know, but yeah, Aries moon, gotta go. I mean, probably if I just wanted to have some fun and, you know, I had some energy to waste or drain, but we ain't got that, no. Maybe, but yeah, no. Next, I need to look in the mirror because I feel like I got lip gloss on my teeth. I really feel like I should be in bed resting. Like, I'm so congested, I'm so under the weather. But listen, we're gonna keep this video going. Okay, next moon sign that I would just, no, is Leo moon. Listen, I love the Leo energy, and I ain't got a problem with it. I love it. It's fun, it's playful, it's exciting, but on an emotional level, what I require as a Scorpio Luna is depth. Is a Leo moon gonna give me depth? They're gonna give me playfulness and giggles and also excitement. And yeah, there's gonna be that sexual attraction energy too, but emotionally, a Leo is never gonna fulfill me. I mean, sure, if there was other placements, they could be the yin to my yang, but on a moon synastry level, a Leo moon just wouldn't do it for me. Like, no. I need emotional soul connection, soul bond. And I'm sure there's some Scorpio lunas that, you know, the love of their life is a Leo moon. But I just know that it just wouldn't work for me. I mean, no. Emotionally, no. Again, no. And this may have to do with my Venus. I just, you know, I need a grown-up. I need a grown man. And I don't necessarily think age equates to maturity, because there's men that are grown past their Saturn return, and they still are childish and immature, and they're gonna wait till the next Saturn return to still figure it out, and maybe they still won't figure it out then, and they're gonna come back and figure it out. Like, like, I definitely need a man that's past the Saturn return. I mean, I haven't gone through mine yet. I have got a couple of years for that, but yeah, give me a man past his Saturn return, because I need maturity, spiritual maturity, emotional maturity, but I also need a soul bond. I don't need just, you know, it's just, it gotta be playful all the time. Like, give me something to work with. Give me something that pushes me to my limits. Give me something that shows me my true potential, you know? I mean, obviously I know my potential and what have you, but you know what I'm saying? Like Hades showing Persephone who she really is, you know, and making her the queen, the goddess of his castle, of his underworld. Whereas with a Leo moon, it can be competitive. It can be, again, there can be a power struggle there, because they're both very dominant energies, and I ain't got time for that too. So on to the next. So okay, so far we've got Aries moon, Leo moon. What's next? I'm gonna go for Gemini moon. What they need is completely opposite to what the Scorpio Luna needs. A Scorpio Luna is just so overprotective and can be very territorial, may want to spend a lot of time at home. And a Gemini moon is very outgoing. They want to be out and about. That's home to them. They want to get to know everyone and anyone. It's like, and everyone and anyone may know them too, because as a Scorpio Luna, I want to hang around at home in the dark with the candles on. I want to explore your soul. I want to explore your psyche, your mind, every part of you. And you will want to do that for a short amount of periods until that ADD kicks in and you're like, okay, I'm bored now. I need something else. Like, and listen, as Scorpio Lunas, we can get bored as well if we're not being stimulated, but Gemini stimulation is just different. That twin energy can go back and forth, you know? I mean, it's like you're dealing with two people emotionally. There's a very dark side to the Gemini moon. Like, you are dealing with two people. You just, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, because if I get into that, I'm gonna offend some people, but yeah. But yeah, Gemini moon, no. I just can't relate. Can't relate. Next. Not with the Gemini moon. No. I need emotion. I need spark. I need magnetism. I need to just, let's merge into one. So the next moon sign that I would not even consider dating, I don't even think I would have an attraction to them, is an Aquarius moon. I just wouldn't. You know, Aquarius moons are just, I mean, do they even have any empathy? Do they even have any just like, you know, I mean, is the heart chakra even open? I mean, again, I'm gonna start to offend people, so I need to stop being sarcastic. But like, emotionally, it's just the least compatible energy. An Aquarius moon, I mean, maybe if they had, you know, other watery placements, yeah, sure. But if we're just focusing solely on the Aquarius moon, I mean, what are we gonna talk about during dinner? Like what? Like AI? Like, I don't, you know, how you stop crying, stop being emotional, stop, you know, stop being in your feels. Can't relate. To me, like, the person I'm with, they have to be able to hold emotional space for me and be able to handle my emotions. And I don't mean tolerate my emotions. I want them to be happy to be supportive, as a union is meant to be supportive to one another, you know? And for me, it's emotional security that I require. What I need, emotional safety and security. And I don't need somebody telling me to get over it, stop crying over it. I need somebody to hold me and then be there for me. And when I say, listen, I need my space, to also honor that I need my space. You know, you're able to shift between the being there for me and also, you know, keeping your distance as I requested. But with an Aquarius, the emotional connection, the empathy, I mean, it's just not going to register. And the thing is, that's them, that's their unique blueprint, that's how they operate. I mean, the Aquarius moon energy to me is just so blue, right? Just, they're focused on progression, and emotions don't help them progress forward. Whereas for us, they are our muse. For us Scorpio Lunas, emotions can be progressive when we know how to work with them. They help us to understand things, put things in perspective, find meaning, soul, purpose, and that's, like I said, our muse, our inspiration. It's our fire. It's what gives us motivation and determination. It's just everything to us. Like, I don't know, without my emotions, what would life be like? You know, I don't know. I just, you know, I'm gonna use a word, forgive me, intense, every intense emotion that I feel, whether that's sadness, grief, anger, pain, any type of pain, even just feeling the possessiveness sometimes in relationships. Like, I'm only possessive when I really, well, I don't know if is it love, is it lust, I don't know, but like, if I really feel strongly about someone, that's the only time I'll feel possessive, and even that teaches me something. My emotions teach me. They are my teachers. They are messages from my soul, and they're not always positive messages. Sometimes they're messages that really put me in check and remind me of, you know, what the purpose and meaning to life is. They teach me about my darkness, my shadows, and they, you know, the repetitive emotions that I feel, they're messages that keep coming up because there's something, the mystery that needs to be solved, or the void that needs to be filled, or something that needs to be worked on, transformed, or healed. You know, so emotions to us are so important. I mean, what am I going to relate with an Aquarius about? I mean, sure, I can relate with an Aquarius because I got an Aquarius stellium, I can, but emotionally, on an emotional level, I won't feel fulfilled. I just, no. Emotionally, no. I need magic, I need spark, I need just our souls to just intertwine. Okay, and that doesn't happen just mentally for me. I can't mentally just connect with somebody. I can't just physically connect with someone. I can't just spiritually connect with somebody. Like, in a relationship, I have to be able to emotionally connect with them first. If the emotional connection is not there, the rest of it is meaningless to me. It's meaningless. What I seek is emotional connection. That's how I'm gonna feel spiritually connected with them. That's how I'm going to feel physically connected with them, and how I will also mentally feel connected. Like, it's the emotions. Emotions, emotions, emotions. I have to feel like we emotionally connect, get each other, understand each other's emotional languages, and care about each other. You know, having an emotional connection with somebody means you care about them. You care about them when they are hurting, when you care about them when they are in pain, when they're sad. You know, anything that bothers them bothers you too. Like, that's an emotional connection. Emotional connection is when you care about somebody and their well-being and their health, their happiness, everything about them, you know? Like, if you think about a mother's love for her child, that's an emotional bond, an emotional connection, and I require that in a relationship too, but of course in a union, you know? The yin to my yang, and with an Aquarius moon, am I gonna get that? No. Next. Okay, so Aries moon, Leo moon, Gemini moon, Aquarius moon, what else? I mean, I could say the whole entire freaking zodiac wheel, but let's say one more. I'm gonna say Libra moon. Now, Scorpio moon men may feel very strongly about Libra women, because Libra moon women, because even though it's the moon, Libra moon women can be very attractive to them, so there can be a lot of lust involved there. You know, are you thinking with your heart, your emotions, your head, or your... For me as a woman, a Libra moon man, again, I'm gonna try to not be offensive, and I'm gonna try to keep it, you know, a little cool and casual, but to me, for him to find emotional fulfillment, he's not gonna find it from me, and I'm not gonna find it from him. He's looking for peace and calm and tranquility. With me, he's gonna get earthquake. I always say this, I'm multifaceted. I'm not one way or the other. There's a very bubbly, open, wild side to me. There's also a very calm, grounded, composed side to me. There's a very emotional side to me where sometimes I'm just drowning in my emotions, and that's just not gonna change because that's my blueprint. I just have to learn how to work with it and utilize it. And, you know, when I'm feeling really fiery, you're gonna feel it. And I don't think a Libra moon wants to deal with it, nor could he deal with it. He doesn't have what it takes to deal with it, and he shouldn't have to have what it takes to deal with it, because he's not my cup of tea and I'm probably not his cup of tea. You know, he needs to find his princess who's calm and composed, and they can set off in the sun somewhere. But I'm not dragging him to the underworld because he can't meet me there, and he just doesn't make it in the cut. So I'm just gonna say that. He can have a very soft energy to him, but, you know, I need Hades, and I don't think a Libra moon man is Hades to me. Whereas a Libra moon woman, you know, she can be Persephone for a Scorpio moon man, but a Libra moon man is, you know, he ain't gonna give me what I need. Anyways, next. You know, I think I should just keep it at that, because I'm just gonna end up giving you every sign that I can pull from my head. So we start with Aries moon, Leo moon, Gemini moon, Aquarius moon, Libra moon. That's 5. That's a good number to, you know, end this video with. Yeah, so those are some zodiac signs that, yeah, I just know it's just not gonna work out. I just know it, and it is what it is for me. I just, yeah, no hard feelings against those signs. I'm just talking about moon compatibility. It's nothing personal. I just know for me, emotionally, what I require. I'm just not gonna get it, and that's okay, you know? That's okay. But anyways, I want to hear from you. What zodiac signs are just red flags for you? Or what moon signs would you just not deal with? You know, it's just not going to work out for you. And of course, it's based on everyone's chart, right? This video is probably a little biased because, you know, I'm talking from my own personal experience here. This doesn't apply to everyone. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in another video. Lots of love.